Hi guys, and this is going to be my first attack in this war. It's going to be a tough war, close one. We're leading a little bit, but we used more attacks. And so let's take a look at my base, my target. It's number 4 atomic age base, but not so many buildings are actually atomic. I mean defensive buildings, obviously. So I can see one mortar and one tank depot is actually atomic. Base design is pretty easy, nothing tricky. But I want to mention one thing, is this part of the base where you can see 2 factories and a bunker and Versailles. So 3 heavy tanks are going to come from here and you're going to be slowed down from Versailles, so it's obviously not the place where I want to start my attack. But on the other hand, on this side there is nothing really dangerous, so I will place my main troops here for them to destroy all those buildings and go straight for the castle and destroy it from outside its range. I will place my generals in front of the Alliance Gate because quite a lot of buildings they can destroy before they're gonna reach the cannon towers, and they will also distract this mortar. And I will place my heavy mercs like here, probably in front of the Brandenburg's Gate, and I will probably place collision troops and the native troops, also probably the native troops on the Alliance Gate side, and collision troops maybe somewhere like here, because I don't really want to attack from this side. Makes little sense. So yeah, that's the plan. I will obviously use Blitzkrieg somewhere not in the very beginning of the battle, but I would like to prevent spawning of those global H tanks and obviously heavy tank, at least from one bunker. And I will also save sabotage to use it on the town center, and probably will also disable maybe the stronghold or this tank depot. I have an information that some of the strongholds are filled with troop tactics, so I gotta be careful with this and be ready to use my planes here. Good enough, not so many air defensive buildings here, so it should be relatively easy to kill something that is spawned from there. So that's the plan. I hope I will not need to use decoy early in the battle, because these dangerous mortar are going to be distracted by my generals. At least I hope so. If no, I will place a decoy like somewhere here, because it will distract the mortar, the tower, and hopefully some of the defenders, and it will not trigger the town center. And after this, not so many actually dangerous mortars here, so only 2 of them I should be worried about, and so I should definitely save 1 decoy to use for the stronghold and the stronghold troops if there are some. And other than this, well, no real need for using many decoys here. So let's go. Let's see how it goes. I use my regular army composition. I have my best generals now with me, and I took a few troop cards just in case. Actually, the only real usage for them is maybe that right corner with all those heavy tanks and dangerous buildings. So let's go. Let's see how we do. So I'm gonna drop my main troops first. And then goes the generals and heavy mercs and the native troops to help my generals and coalition troops to help here. So far it's going pretty nice. Okay, let's use a decoy here. Quite well so far. Yeah, some troops from the stronghold. For some reason my planes don't come up. I don't know why. So laggy. It's terrible. It's lagging terribly. Just terribly. So let's kill this heavy tank and this one as well. And I can start probably cleanup process. So it's definitely not a perfect attack, but kinda okay. The best timing, but let's speed it up just a little bit. So that's it. Hopefully I was able to do it under 2 minutes, but even if so, just under 2 minutes. So it was actually very laggy at the moment I destroyed the stronghold. And actually this patch to the decoys is really annoying because you cannot distract already spawned troops to run to kill your decoys. So it only kind of works against defensive buildings, and probably it would work against defenders, but only if you place it before defenders spawn, because when they're already spawned, they don't change. So they spawn, they decide what to attack, and then you cannot change this with using the decoy. Well, interestingly enough, it says 0 seconds. Yeah, so it's 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes. Not under 2 minutes, not above 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. But, well, kinda okay result. Given these guys are rather defensive, and so hopefully we're gonna be able, it is very likely we're gonna end up perfect score for both teams, and it's gonna be time decided by time who's gonna win. So thank you guys, see you in my next attack, and bye.